everyone, how are you? Welcome to another energy forecast reading for next 7 days. And my prayer to the universe is to show us guidance for next 7 days, how to deal with the energies and what are the energies for next 7 days. And this is for the sign of Sagittarius. As usual, I'm going to do a Celtic cross and I'm going to pick 10 cards for it. Bottom of the deck is Prosperity Begins, which is a very good sign, very prosperous card. Congratulations. And on the other side is Heartbreak. Wow. These are very contrasting cards. I don't know what to make of these. But on one hand, what I'm seeing here is that something new is beginning for you, but something else is going to break your heart or someone else's heart. I don't want to be judgmental here, so I don't want to get into deeper of this just by seeing these two cards. I want to get into more cards to see where it's going and then get into a kind of understanding whether it's your heartbreak or someone else's heartbreak. It looks like the financial position for you is changing. If you are in a bad position, then it's changing for you. The problem here is that somewhere you are not able to have a neutral opinion about people around you, and the problem here is that is what is causing heartache for you. What I'm seeing here is that you are the Mercury retrograde is about to be over in next 4 or 5 days, and the whole idea of getting into this Mercury retrograde was to find a neutral path for yourself, and still somewhere you are not able to find that neutral path, and that's the whole reason for this financial change not happening for you for good. It is somewhere it's pulling you down because you still have anger for someone or a people or organization, and that's where things are getting changed. But the good news is here that in last few months you have been spending a lot of time with yourself, trying to understand where the problem is the problem with you or with other people, or and somewhere you realize that maybe it's problems are on both the sides. You also probably accepted few things which gave others. Sorry, I was about to cough, so I paused the video. What I was telling here was that you were accepting few things in which gave confidence to others that this is acceptable. Let's exploit the situation further. So it's not completely their mistake, it's not completely your mistake. So you cannot punish others. If you have to punish others, you have to punish yourself. Excuse me. So the good news here is that things are getting balanced out. And that realization in your heart that you cannot punish others, it's not your job. You need to just find that neutral path and keep moving forward, because for you the most important thing is your goals and ambitions, nothing else. So you don't have to worry about it at all. What's below the surface is fear. What if the irrationality of taking revenges or something of that sort? Revenge is just an example, but all those negative thoughts that are coming in your mind, if they overpower you and you cannot find a balance, that is constantly bothering you. On the other hand, what I'm seeing here is that others are also suffering in silence, because somewhere they can sense that somewhere around the corner you are taking things deeply inside you, you're not reacting, and others are suffering because of that, because they know that they have taken advantage. You have allowed them to take advantage, but then their consciousness also says that, so what if someone has allowed to take advantage? You should have done the right thing, not done the wrong thing, and something like that. Their consciousness is also bothering them. So it's like pain is there on both the sides. That's what I would say. Focus on future possibilities where both of you can leave the past in the past, leave the suffering in the past, and try to neutralize things in the present and find celebration in the future. Because you cannot fight with others to find your success. That is not a good strategy at all. Your fear is that if you try to do the right thing and forgive this person will get even more encouraged to exploit you. But that is your fear, and although they are feeling consciousness, but if they get encouraged, then they will have to suffer. It's not you who has to suffer. You just do the right thing, and if they are doing something wrong, put your foot down. That I am not interested in so and so thing. It's okay if you have to take any kind of actions to protect yourself, but don't attack. That's what your protection part should be foolproof, but attacking is not a good strategy. Focus on the recognitions that you can build for yourself in future. And the final outcome is obstacles and challenges. So again, it is like dual kind of situation. If you are really in last few days, if you really have not got the reflection correctly, and you have tried some kind of trick or something to harm someone directly, then obstacles are getting created for you and the heartbreak is for you. Otherwise, the message is on the other side, that the heartbreak is not for you, it's for the other person, and the obstacles and challenges are also for the other person. So somewhere, this is a very tricky situation for Sagittarius. So I don't know if I should get clarifiers for you, but I'm just shuffling the cards. If something falls out and by the time I finish talking, I'll take it as a clarifier. Otherwise, I'll just leave it there. Yes, the cards are telling that stand on your ground. Be vocal about your position, that you would not take exploitation in future, but you really don't have to worry about anything, and you don't need any revenge. Stand on your ground. That's the whole thing. You would not leave or run away, but you will not also take exploitation also on your path. Something like that. So it's quite tricky to understand, but if you can give me some kind of feedback, it's easier for me to relate what's happening with you guys directly. Thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, bye bye and namaste.